What's up, teammates? Back at you. So, big game tomorrow. Finally, we're getting into the game. Finally, we don't have to hear stupidness. Finally, but it's still some type of silliness, man. I still trying to watch people, and watching them is just everything's so cookie cut. It's annoying. Keys to victory. You're watching, you know, any one of the people. I watch a lot of them, and I keep trying to come across something different. Recently, with this stuff, I haven't come across anything different. It's keys to victory. We got to be able to run the ball. We got to be able to stop the run, and we can't turn over the ball, and no penalties. That's every team's key to fucking victory. Why does all the sportcasters say that same thing? It's always those. These are the keys to victory. Well, that's always the key to victory. What else is the key to victory? For your offensive lineman to block, for your field goal kicker to make field goals. It's all those things are the key to victories for every team, every week. So why do everybody say the same damn thing every week? And they just put their quarterback name in it and their, running back name in it because they need to run or whatever they do. It's all cookie cut to me. So what we're going to see, what do I think we could see happen if we're victorious? That's what I think. These are the players that I think their performance will be indicative of how our team goes. Because everybody has to do their job. It's a team sport. We know that. But the players that I'm looking at, I picked up 3 on defense, 3 on offense. And I think if things are going the way I hope they are when I describe the situations, then I believe that we'll be victorious. So here are my key to victories, or the key players, and why I think they're the key players. So starting off on defense, and I messed this up for the beginning. So it's key player, but now it's 2 key players because it was key player Tyree Wilson, and then I found out Malcolm Kuntz got hurt, so now it's Tyree Wilson slash James Robinson because now they have to do Malcolm Kuntz's job. And at first, yeah, I know there's a lot of people in the nation that are upset because Malcolm Hoops is going to have supposed to have a good year. We're expecting good things from him, and I think we will get good things from him. Let's hope his injury's not too serious. But the good thing is we got decent backups behind him, and the backups behind him are still big, heavy dudes. And the thing about Kuntz is he is strong, he's fast, he hits hard, but he's not as heavy as Jameer Robinson and Tyree Wilson. Not as strong as Tyree Wilson for sure, but who is? But their performance will be indicative because if their names are showing up, if you're hearing them performing, then yes, we are stopping the run because that's what I think. Those are the 2 who I think can contribute the most to stopping the run. Of course, Max and DT are going to do their thing, but I'm thinking these are the people who, as support or in this game for what we need to accomplish in the game, I think these are what they need to do and the players that need to do it. And I think Tyree slash Robinson get together and help us plug the run, you'll know that we're having a good game. I think also if Jacorian Bennett's name is being mentioned in the good side, not the bad side, right? And I think Jacorian Bennett, he made a good play. And I think that he's going to be, I believe he'll be consistent with it just because of what everybody else is saying him on the team. So what we need out of Jacorian Bennett is just smart play. We don't need him to try to do Jack Jones interceptions, and we want him to do his best. What's important for him is to stay as close as he can to his lane and just play smart. Don't get burnt up, and keep your eye on what's going on in the field. And if we see him doing that on that side, we're pretty confident in what Jack Jones is doing on the other side. If we get Jacorian Bennett playing smart, then things are going to be looking good for us on the football field. Final defensive player is Devon Diablo. Now, of course, they're going to run. And we got a lot of heavy linemen, and we got good linebackers in Bobby Spills and the beautiful devil, Devon Diablo. So Devon Diablo has to have a good tackling day, though. If he's tackling, then we're stopping the run, right? And he needs to be a more sure tackler for us this year. Last year, he was a good tackler. Sometimes I felt like there were tackles he could or he should have made because he had them wrapped up, but a lot of times he wasn't pulling them in. He was grabbing them, but he wasn't holding them. So we need him getting there. We need to grab them. We need to hold them and take them down. And I think he's going to do that. So there's really nothing to be worried about. And that's my keys to victory for the defense. Something that makes a little more specific sense to us as Raider fans, not just people watching football. I hate that. Keys to victory. Oh, well, no turnovers. That's the Raiders key to victory. That's the league's key to victory. Ridiculous. Anyway, let's go to the offense and what I think will be indicative of if we're going to have a good game or, even prevail or just have it look good. And to make it look good, Zamir White has to be consistent. We have to hear his name and hear his name a lot. Not just our running game, because we got other running backs and they could perform and that would be great. But we need to hear Zamir White's name more than any others because we need him wearing them down. We got other running backs and they do their job, and I'm sure they'll be doing the job out of the backfield or they'll be doing the handoffs and all that. And that's also needed, of course, for the victory. But I think if we got Zamir and we're hearing his name a lot, that means we're controlling the ball and he's putting that hurt on them. And come fourth quarter, we'll be able to put that greater pain on everybody and see if we can pull that victory out with a knee on their back. So Zamir getting off helps not only solidify the game, but gives the team the confidence that we want to have in Zamir White as our, starting running back. We want a good game for him to start out the season. That way we can predict better things for him as the season comes. So that's why I believe Zamir White Zeus performing in this game would be something that shows that would be good for us to show us direction of victory. Anyway, who else are I talking about? Oh, yeah, we need to give Mike Mayer. I was like the fact that he caught the first catch one of the games. I can't remember, but why do I think we need to see Mike Mayer do well? It's because I think the better Mike Mayer does, the better our play action pass is going to get set up. So if we got Zeus and we're hearing his name and he's running people down, that means we're going to be able to get good play action plays out there. And if we're doing good play action, that means we're being able to go with big sets and play action Mayer out onto a 5-10 yard route to keep their defense, off step, especially if we're playing ahead with a defense. I mean, if we're playing with a lead, when we go for the big packages, then we're going to have to see a lot of Mike Mayer on there, and hopefully we're seeing some play action to Mike Mayer. So I believe if he's performing, that means our play action is working for us, which is what we need. Which shows that our running game has been working and we're able to pass because of that. And if we're able to pass out of the jumble set, Michael Mayer is going to be a key to making that jumble set work. And the last offensive player is the offensive player that you always mention because he's our best offensive player in Devontae Adams. We just need Devontae to be efficient. We need him to be efficient because he's going to get targets. What we need him to do, what would be best for us in victory, is for him to be efficient with the catches, with the targets he gets, because we're going to have to target him. And as long as he gets his catches, he feels as he's involved in the game. We don't have to target him as much. I mean, I love Devontae, and he's, great on our team. I think, best receiver in the league and all that. And he's a diva too. He's a diva just like all other receivers in the league. It just is. I mean, it's a certain personality you have to be a wide receiver. And part of that wide receiver personality is diva. If it's not widespread diva like, Jerry Rice, his diva actions, people didn't really realize how much he was a diva. Anyway, I've digressed. Back to Devontae Adams, catching the ball, getting minimal targets with maximum output. That way, he gets his touches. He feels like he's in the game. He gets his his ego stroke, and we get the production that we need out of him to win, because we do need him if we're going to win. So that's what I picked out. Those are the things that I feel like if those things are going well for us, then we're going to have a very good chance of winning. Running back, Wilson and Robinson, we need them to be heavy. That's all we need them to be. We need them to be big. We need them to take over and help the run game. That's what we need out of them. What I think we need out of Zamir Wright is just churn. Just keep his legs moving. Keep his legs moving. Keep his legs moving. If we can hear his name, then we know we can set up the play action pass. Mike Mayer, we need his. If we setting up the play action pass, when we get to the actual pass on the play action, he's going to be one of the best benefactors of the situation. Anyway, Javon Diablo, sure tackling. That's all we need out of him. If we get that, we know we can do a good job of holding on to stopping their running game, especially if the two big boys get heavy, make it hard for them on the line, and then Javon Diablo get from the second level, run down hills, and make those tackles in the gaps. Corey Bennett, we just need him to be smart. You know what I'm saying? Not get completely beat. Just pay attention. I think he's going to do that. That's what they said on teammates. Hopefully we'll see that. Who else? Yeah, that's it. We need Devon to tackle. We need Jacorian to be smart. We need Devontae to be efficient. We need Mike on the field for some play action. We need Zamir White to get some churn. And we need the Robinson and Wilson to be heavy. So that's our key to victory as a Raiders team, not a football team. Hope you liked it. Anyway, remember, can't win them all. Crowds get dark. Want to see something bright? Come to the Silver Lining. Hoorah.